Today I felt extremely anxious and I got nothing done. Here's what happened. So, today's day 12 and I have 70 days left to make 25K a month in my business consistently or go get a job. That's what I told my wife, and now I'm here. Little backstory. The reason I told my wife this was because I understand that I can't be going on a rat race forever. And if we're being honest, the reason a lot of entrepreneurs don't make it relatively quickly, is because a lot of them are not taking it seriously, and that they're not prioritizing the things they need to prioritize, and they're not going all in. They're going half-hearted. I believe that, and I've been there for a long time. I've been half-hearted. I've been comfortable, and it's now time for me to either make this happen or move on. And today, if I'm being honest, I thought about filming this video and I dreaded it. I thought about working and I was anxious. I thought about the current state of my business, and I'm still at less than $13,000 for this month, which is, a little, it's basically the halfway point of where I want to be for this month. The good thing is I still have time to make this goal happen. I was able to set some appointments, but I need to be hitting 25K, by a month, by May. And this month I will not have hit that. So that doesn't mean I go get a job now, but that does mean that, this next month, things are just not looking how I want them to look. So here's the thing. The question I ask myself is, what is my anxiety coming from? And as I think about that, it really boils down to the fact that I am scared. And I want this to happen so bad. And I literally feel like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm doing the right things very consistently. I feel like I am, writing down my numbers. I'm tracking my revenue. I'm following up with leads. I'm running ads. I'm doing all of the things that I've been taught to do and that a lot of my peers are doing. And there's clearly something wrong, that is something broken in the system. I don't know if I'm just terrible at sales. I don't know if my leads are bad. I don't know if I've just had a bad luck or bad run, which is the most unlikely, or what it is that my problem is. And right now for me, that is important, but that's besides the point, because today I literally felt incapacitated, because it wasn't even about discipline for me today. It was just about feeling so anxious. I just literally couldn't even function. And I wanted to function. I want to, I feel like I took my wife to her appointment because we were up at her parents' house. She needed to do a photography project. We were driving down, took her to her appointment. So that took some time. I went to eat lunch or grab lunch, and we ate here, and that takes time out of my day. I had to go to my therapy appointment because I'm trying to, retrain my brain and get out of old habits. That took time out of my day. And then, the time that I did have, I felt like I just wasted. If I'm being honest, I, played a game of Balatro, and I just literally felt like I was in the pits. And I want this to be a journey where I'm doing amazing things and crazy things are happening. It's big movement every single day. But today was just, not only was it not one of those days, but it was nothing close to something that I'm proud of documenting. And obviously, I'm aware that AI exists. I'm using AI. And I understand that the reason that there's even any point of documenting this is because AI can't replace authenticity. And sure, it will be able to replicate authenticity or mimic authenticity, but it's not going to be able to completely, replace real people. At some point, it might get to that point. But But until then, I'm just trying to be real. And the real place that I'm in right now is that there's a lot of thoughts floating through my head, and I'm just scared. And the only thing that brings me peace, and the only thing that I can really figure is like the safe place to go, is I believe that God will guide me to the place that I need to go, but I have to ask and I have to be willing to do the work. And I haven't really asked enough, because anytime I've asked, he's come through and he's helped me pay my bills for that month. And I'm willing to do things, but I almost just feel like I don't know what to do. So tomorrow is going to be a lot of reevaluation. I have some appointments that I set from today. And yeah, I'm not proud of myself today, if I'm being honest. I'm not giving up. And yeah, I have 70 days left. But yeah, I'm just scared. And I'm so tired of feeling anxious. And I'm tired of not having enough money in my bank account. I'm tired of being in debt. I'm tired of not being able to show up for my wife and baby the way that I want to. I'm tired of not being the person that I want to be. I'm trying to keep up on top of my social media goals. I'm trying to keep up on top of going to therapy. I'm trying to keep on top of working out and keeping the house clean and taking care of myself and eating as much as I need to, all of those things. But I think the truth is that some days I just feel like I don't have enough time. And if there's one problem that I feel like I can solve right now, it's learning how to focus and, be able to do the right things at the right time. And I want to reevaluate all of that, because I feel like if I could just have a blank slate, like, that would feel amazing with my time. But it feels like there's already things constantly taking up my time with my clients, with projects, with things like that. So that's my next priority, honestly, is what's taking up my time right now, and how can I make it so that I have the time that I need to crush my goals. Have a hopeful conversation with the guy tomorrow. That's a sales call. Hope that goes well. I'm crossing my fingers. And yeah, good stuff. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if this was helpful to you. Peace.